to the Philharmonia at home. I'm Paula Clifton-Everest and I have been a member of the second violin section in the Philharmonia Orchestra since 2003. I'm here today with my daughter.
Hi, I'm Sophia and I'm 10 years old. I also play the violin.
We hope you are staying safe and well during these unusual times and you have found a way to adapt to the ongoing restrictions.
During lockdown, we have been playing music together as a family and have been bringing live music to the community.
We will share with you a short medley of things the family have played, but before this, I thought you might like to hear some questions about orchestral life that are frequently asked by Philharmonia YouTube audiences.
I thought it would be fun if I asked my mum some of those questions. What do you miss most about your orchestra?
I miss playing great symphonic repertoire. I miss being surrounded by really top-class musicians and being in the second violin section, being right in the centre of all the harmonies and having that incredible sound around you. It's an amazing experience. I also miss the buzz of the performance, being on stage and that kind of buzz when everyone's collectively giving their best and really raising their game for the performance. I feel very lucky that I can play music with you and Dad and Alexi, and we've been able to do that for our local community.
How much time do you spend practicing?
When we're at work with the orchestra, it's really difficult to find time to practice, as you know, because I don't really want to come home and spend all my time practicing when I don't see you very much already. So it's kind of hard when you've got family at home. But during this lockdown period, I think it's been really important to keep some practice going, and the most important thing to do is to keep your muscles going so that you're warmed up, and practicing studies, Kreutzer studies, Sevcik studies, kinds of things that I do with my students to warm up, are the things that I'm now doing myself to keep my playing up.
I get really excited when you come home and tell me that you've done a recording session for either a video game, TV show, film, and then we go to the cinemas and watch them. That's really fun. But what's been one of your favourites out of the three of them?
We've done so many over the years, and I really enjoy being in the studio and doing film sessions and recording sessions. But yeah, actually there is one that really stands out to me, and that's the Nutcracker. And we've been to see that in the cinema together.
Yeah.
And they were amazing sessions. Firstly, because they were conducted by Gustavo Dudamel, who is a conductor who normally conducts us in big concerts on stage. And he's an amazing conductor. And he was really keen for us not to use a click track. Do you know what a click track is?
No.
Okay, so you put these headphones on, and it gives you it's like a metronome in the headphones, and it helps the producers to sync the music with the film. So Gustavo Dudamel didn't want to use the click track because he felt he wouldn't be able to be as expressive as he would like to be when he was conducting, and the music was really fantastic. It was so well written, so we didn't use a click track, and everybody really enjoyed that experience.
Oh wow. How old were you when you realised that you loved music and had a passion for it?
I started the violin when I was 7.5, and by the time I was 9, I think I already knew I wanted to be a violinist, which is really young, isn't it?
So that is really young. I'm 10 and I don't really know what I want to be when I'm older. But that follows on to another really good question, which is, when did you know you wanted to work in a professional orchestra?
Yeah, well, when I was 9, I didn't know what it meant to be a violinist. I had no idea at all about that. And then I went to a specialist music school when I was 14, and then I started to really understand what it meant to be a violinist. And I think by the end of music college, I knew that I wanted to work in a professional orchestra. I'd been building up to that, but I think I finally decided that would be a fantastic career.
Is it easy to follow the conductor?
Oh, that's a really good question as well. It kind of depends on the conductor.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, really great conductors are really easy to follow. And what we want to be able to do is to feel that we can breathe with the conductor, especially the wind players, and that we can all have a collective interpretation of the music, so that we're really following the interpretation that the conductor wants from us. So it's really important to be able to follow a conductor, but it's not always necessarily the case. It just depends on how good the conductor is.